I was at a coffee shop doing some outreach on Instagram, looking for clients, and it was kind of big because this was the first day that I'm doing that. Outreach and doing all that is something I've been putting off for quite a bit now. There's this idea that I came across this past week, um, quote actually, and it went something like, boldness is greater than hard work. Something like that. And like, there's something about that I think rings true for me. I'm a kind of person that I love to study up on things. I like to prepare. I like to do all the pre-checks before I take a jump on something. Um, and I use that as kind of a crutch, as kind of this thing that keeps me from actually taking action. I'm just one of those kind of maybe overanalyzer, over processor kind of things. I don't really have that kind of just go for it kind of inclination as much, or I don't have it to the degree as much as I think I should. I like to really just sit and watch, observe, study, prepare, read all the books, take the courses, learn all the things before I actually reach out. And I've been kind of learning about copywriting now for almost a year, coming close to a year. And I feel like, yeah, today, just finally reaching out. Um, well, I should have done it sooner. But I guess what I'm trying to say is this importance of boldness and how that's what's going to move the needle more than me preparing or studying, because it's not really going to matter unless I actually take the leap. That's not to say that one should prepare, but if we're honest with ourselves, a lot of the times, definitely for me, I have what I need and I just need to take the jump. So today was kind of huge, just kind of getting out there, putting myself out there, and just, yeah, kind of thinking about this idea about boldness and the ways in which we need to be bold. You know, the Bible talks about so many times to be without fear and to uh, be strong and courageous. Um, and so I'm kind of also reminded that of that, kind of tying in kind of entrepreneurship with faith and just kind of seeing where my fears are and where the resistance is. And I think doing outreach is one of those things. But it's so cool because after spending a few hours doing it, even though it wasn't like super fruitful, just starting out, but just doing that and putting myself out there, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Like I feel like good about it. Um, and so yeah, so that's nice. So it's interesting. But just that idea of being bold in the places that we need to be bold in. And what's funny is a lot of the times we know exactly what that thing is. We know exactly what it is we should be doing. The things that are really going to move the needle. For me, it's not about reading the next book. It's about just putting myself out there. Um, and so there might be that thing, trying to figure out what that thing is for you, which you may not have to really figure it out because, again, it's probably right there in front of you and you just know it. And really just trying to just be bold and go for it. And so that's what I just wanted to talk about today and share. He who dares wins. I'll catch you in the next one.